You're listening to a Loot Dummies podcast, lootdummies.com. Venture into the Primal lands with your hosts, Brindlin Cornephius, the fox and wizard of enchantment, and his trusty little mouse sidekick, Laurel, played by Sam.
Friendlin Cornephius, but my friends call me Freddy. If you don't mind, I'd love to give you and your patrons here a little show.
And Phineas the Ferocious, the tiger folk barbarian, hailing from deep within the Jade Mist rainforest, played by Seth.
My name's Phineas. He knows how to kill people every way you can kill them, but he has no idea what anybody's talking about half the time.
And finally, your host and dungeon master, Taylor.
No, I've got a question for you guys.
Shout out New Zealand.
Hot shit.
Yeah, it's
That
one
phrase.
of the most horrible
okay.
compliments in the history of colloquialisms.
But also, if you say to someone else they think they're hot shit, it's used more often like that than it is being like, man, that guy's hot shit. Even if you said, like, oh, they're hot shit, most people probably still think you were being sarcastic.
Yeah, that's true.
But either way, why?
I like it.
I want to know.
Like, why do we use that phrase to mean
Yeah,
super cool?
I really like it.
you do?
I'm going to play devil's advocate. I would say 90% of the time, I'm saying he thinks he's hot shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
derogatory.
Oh, yeah. 90% of the time. And then we also,
think
wait,
they're hot shit.
get ready for this. Get ready for this. Steaming shit or steaming hot shit or
that's
steaming
bad.
hot shit is explicitly a bad thing.
I'm
This is a bunch
interested
of
in
steaming hot
the
shit.
gendered aspect of the phrase because I've never been like, oh, she thinks she's hot shit.
I think I
I
have.
think I've heard that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've definitely done both.
have.
Yeah.
I've definitely done both. I'm an equal opportunity hot shitter.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you all suck.
Oh my god.
I don't ever say any of it to anyone about anything.
If you're the shit, that one's almost always good.
Always good, yeah.
You could say it as like, oh, you think you're the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
once
shit.
upon a
That's
time when
fair.
something was really, really good, we'd say that's the shit and the urine.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude's firing on
That's
ones
a very
and
like
twos.
early 2000s thing.
Tongue in cheek. Was
I
anybody
mean-
ever saying that sincerely? If you were,
Oh no, it was
But the
said
point
ironically,
is,
but at the same
it
time,
was an
now they put tongues on
acknowledgement.
the hole.
Well, and it's an acknowledgement. Wait, what'd you say about tongues?
that's just called good living.
See,
I always forget what it's like recording with you guys.
we're all the way back to the rim job. We've come
Yes.
full circle to Sam's rim job.
Yes, rib job. This time.
Oh, I missed that.
That is
episode.
right.
Oh, does Alan know about the rim job?
No.
Sam
So
calls
that
that a rim job.
sound- Call a rim job half the time, and the other time I
Oh.
call it a rim shot. But even when I do call it a rim shot, I get confused.
It is a rim shot, right?
It's rim shot, but Sam makes the argument that rim shot is more vulgar than rim job, which is just not true. But that's Sam's argument.
I get it because you hear like back shot and you're like, okay.
Yes, your brain went exactly where mine went.
He's going.
Well, okay, imagine a on. That's a pretty vulgar thing.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure I have to edit
Wait,
that
I
out.
checked out for a second. How did we get there?
Oh, gee.
Oh my god. All right. Well,
What did
Rim
you
job.
say about forgetting what it's like to record with us, Alan?
Yeah. All right, and Taylor, you can mark this spot to begin
on
the episode.
that note, welcome back to the Primal Lands. I am your host and Dungeon Master Taylor, joined as always by Seth. Give a grunt or something.
Say hello. Ooh.
It
Sam.
was very fun. I've been talking a lot, so they already heard my voice.
And we are joined again by our long-running guest. At this point, you are just stuck with us until the end of this arc, I'm afraid. Alan, welcome back to Alan.
Beaver sounds.
No. Mm-mm.
I don't know what a beaver sounds
I
like.
just saw a video today of someone getting attacked by a beaver.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that was me.
What the fuck?
Oh,
The
yeah.
press has been awful on this.
Shout out
The optics
Cecil
are terrible.
Birch.
I was defending myself. The video cuts off before like you get any of the incriminating evidence against the other person.
I see. I see.
Oh my god.
Is it time for the Rika recap?
Sam, hit us. It's time.
To recap. That's gonna get copyright.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So, amongst the previous sessions, Drop lies dead as the party continues on slowly, unsure what to do with Cecil and his desire to sow chaos amongst the civilization of the bog people. We come across a camp.
That's how Phineas sees it.
Amongst this camp, there is a variety of creatures. Some kind of Rika two-tailed angry raccoon lady thing,
Yeah.
and a boar named Mudfoot, and
A happy trader.
Well, they were. Did we ever confirm that they weren't traitors?
They got
Wait.
stuff to trade.
Do we
Yeah.
think that they killed the actual traitor? I just put that together. That like there could have been a different traitor here. It wasn't just that these guys are asshole traitors. Also, have we talked to the lady yet? We'll talk to her. Maybe she'll know.
No. All right.
Okay, we'll talk to her. Keep it moving.
so in the previous session, we're engaged in combat with Rika Two-Tail, her rat folk henchmen, and Mudfoot, her big boar, trying to free the rabbit folk in the cage. In the battle with Rika Two-Tail, Freddy immediately takes a big hit and goes invisible. Finn begins bashing the rat folk and sprints towards Rika full bore after her and her boar. Cecil dodges an attack, casts spiritual weapon, sets Rika's tent on fire, and runs away. Finn starts wailing on Rika with his jade claw pick as Cecil tries to convince the rat folk to abandon the fight completely and go deal with the fire. He is successful in his endeavors to convince them. A pitched battle ensues as Finn wails on Rika. Cecil keeps lighting tents on fire. Freddy then convinces the rat folk to go get our supplies off of the cart, and then he murders another rat folk with a magic missile. As Cecil then breaks Margaret, the rabbit folk, free from the cage and abandons Finn completely and leading Margaret towards the wagon where the enemy rat folk is headed. Finn then slays Rika and sends her into the fiery tent as Freddy kills the boar Mudfoot with a magic missile. After all the dust settles and the tents burn down and the rat folk have run away or died and Rika and Mudfoot are no more, we find ourselves the proud owners of a new cart and some more horses. I'm not really sure from there what happened to me.
Oh, I took a ton of notes on the stuff. We had pictures of the bearded figures, aka dwarves, that apparently the bog loves. One of them has a bald dwarf creature with one of the turquoise crystals. And then another one has a row of short soldiers in advanced armor with the leader wielding a turquoise crystal as a weapon. Now, did we get confirmation that those are the same crystals that we've been interacting that seem to have kind of the unpredictable magic stuff going on? Or did they look different?
You can tell from the pictures they look the same. They're turquoise crystal shapes emanating a purple aura.
Purple aura, okay. I thought I remembered purple. Real quick, before we continue, can I just get like a 1 to 10 on Margaret?
On how she's doing?
No, her attractiveness level. I'm gonna sketch her.
This is a trap.
I was gonna add her to my sketchbook, so I just need that to kind of gauge.
Okay, I'd give her in her current state. You know, she's not looking her best.
So more of a Judy Hopps, less of a Lola Bunny.
Absolutely. She's giving you nun cleric vibes.
It's giving none.
It's giving nun.
Oh my god, that made me choke. It's giving none.
Okay, so Phineas is going to immediately just spring into action as he remembers that one of the rat folk ran off towards our carts, and he thinks that the rat folk is going to rob us.
This rat folk it's gotten, I know it doesn't work exactly this way, but as he's gotten out of the range of Freddy and Freddy has started thinking about what's in this cart and kind of lost his concentration, this rat folk snaps out of it. All right, fine. Yeah, I'm out of here. God, leave me alone. And he just runs off into the woods. Margaret, this beaten and battered rabbit folk dressed in religious garb, collapses down onto the ground as you get near the cart and says, "Thank you so much for saving me. Oh, I thought I was going to die out here."
It's okay. It's okay. Just take some deep breaths. You are safe now, my child. So, you said your name was Margaret?
Margaret, yes.
All right,
Yes.
Margaret. Are you wounded at all? Are you okay?
I've definitely felt better.
Okay, come inside the cart. Look, I don't want to traumatize you. You can trust us. We're good folk.
Who are you?
My name is Cecil Birch. I'm a believer in the helm.
Helm,
We're
okay.
travelers.
Oh, speaking of, does she have any particular? You mentioned she looks fairly religious. Does she have any particular deity icons?
She's got this little like bonnet tied around her hair, and on the bonnet, there is a little symbol of a cornucopia. You can give me a religion check. Anybody who wants to.
I would love to.
Rocking a 13.
I got an 11.
Okay, 13, 11. With a 13, you recognize that as a symbol of Shantae. She's an agricultural god or goddess.
Well, Cecil bows and he goes, "Ah, Shantae,
Yeah.
you're
You're a religious fellow yourself, I see. Helm. Yeah, so I was gathering herbs and spices just in the woods outside of Whitereed, just south of here, on the river, on the Cascades River, and I don't know what happened. I felt something knock me over the head, and I woke up here in this cage with these foul people. So thank you for saving me.
Something knocked you on the head. That sounds like they might have been taking you from there off to who knows what. Whitereed, you said. Well, that's
Yeah.
actually on the way that we're headed.
Really? Really? You're headed south?
Yes, we're on our way to the bog.
Oh. And she looks up at the cart and carriage and notices the bog symbol. Oh, soldiers from the bog. All of you are soldiers?
Are we there by this point?
Yeah, you've caught up. You've caught up at
Yes,
this
of
point.
course. My name is Frindolin Cornepius, but my friends call me Freddy.
Oh, nice to meet you, Margaret.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Margaret. And he takes her hand and gives it a little peck.
She blushes.
Can I do like a actual like medicine check on her to see if she's like mechanically damaged?
Go ahead.
Oh god, I have a +0 and I rolled a natural 1.
She looks fantastic. She's glowing.
I have to tell you, you've never looked more dashing.
She looks great.
Here she comes. I just finished sketching her.
Oh, let's see her.
oh
It's
boy."
going into Primal.
I'll have to post this. Oh my! I'll post it on the Instagram.
Oh damn! Ooh, rough.
Damn, ooh, rough.
It's her head shape. She's got that
It's
square
very
head.
skeletal.
That square jaw, man.
No, it's so sad.
Ah, she's good. Look, I could love her.
Face only. Sam could love.
Bog soldiers. Yeah, if you're headed that way, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, I don't take up much space.
Of course. Go inside, relax. We're going to ensure that this camp is secure, and I'll stay here at the cart and keep watch over you.
Climbs up into the cart. Yeah, I feel much safer already.
Cecil will cast a level 1 cure wounds on her.
Oh yeah, great. Okay, so that would get her up to full health.
Okay.
What'd you say the name of the town she wanted to head to was?
White Reed. If you glance down at the map that you got from Durop, there is a massive light blue river about 2 days south of you, and that is actually called the Cascade River. And on that river, you can see there is a river crossing. Looks like maybe a bridge or something. There's like a little notch. There are two twin cities there on that river. There's a WR for White Reed, and then there's another little town to the east towards the sea called Bargetown. But they're basically one big kind of metro area.
Around the river.
It looks like the only crossing that's marked on the map of that Cascade River is right there into White Reed. So you are absolutely headed that way as you go
Okay.
south. Cecil, you want to stay here with Margaret? The other two, if y'all want to go back to camp and kind of search around and make sure you get everything out of the cart and all that, we can do that.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go make sure we get all the good stuff.
As we walk back into camp, Phineas' eyes get the biggest that Freddy's ever seen them get as he
Mm.
starts sprinting towards the fire pit where the meat was left to burn on one side on a
Oh
spit. And
no.
he yanks it off, and then he looks at it, and he looks at the charred side, and he looks at the raw side, and he just tears into the raw side and devours it.
Good. One more day that he won't try to eat Freddy.
Or Margaret.
That's yeah. Well, she's only at 4, so. All right. Let's see what else we got.
So as you guys make it back to the cart and start to kind of tear it apart, if Rika is not a trader, she certainly has the goods. She probably does trade if you go along with her rules.
Right.
She's gone, so you don't have to worry about that. You find 2 little vials of a greenish liquid that either one of you could make a check on, like an Arcana
Yeah.
check probably,
Okay.
or a medicine, either one.
Oh yeah, 24.
24. So those are 2 vials of a simple poison. You find another little round.
20.
What'd you get?
And not 20 on the medicine.
Nat
sorry.
20. You find another little apple-sized, round, dark, like charcoal-looking material with a wick sticking out of it. That is a smoke bomb.
Ooh.
You dig around a little bit more. You find 3 sets of thieves' tools.
Nice.
And then pretty much every other basic weapon or shield or anything, if you guys wanted. It doesn't look like anything is magical. And then deep down in the crate near the paintings of the dwarves, and there's even a scene with some elves kind of standing reverently around a dwarf on a throne. Tucked into that same crate, you find about a fist-sized turquoise crystal that's humming and glowing with this purple aura.
Oh.
You took a piece with you, Freddy, if you remember, way back to Rivermore.
Oh, but the first time we saw
The
him down in
very
the
first time you
cave
saw him.
with
So
the
you have a little piece with
dying
you, but it's like the
archaeologist.
size of a fingertip. It's like an inch or so.
Uh-huh.
You got like a fist-sized chunk here in the cart.
I'll pull out my handkerchief
Okay.
that obviously Freddy always has, and put that on my hand and pick it up like you do dog poop with a bag,
Okay.
and kind of like raise it up to myself where I can and hold it up to me and kind of look at it a little bit closer.
Okay. Give me a Arcana check.
Ooh, 23.
Yeah, 23. Okay, so you are sure after the time that you've spent flipping the other little piece around in your hand and kind of putting all the puzzle pieces together, Freddy, you are positive that this is a source of magic. It is a natural source of magic in the world.
Almost like a hole of magic. Like it's like an energy
Exactly.
source.
It's humming and whirring. And you actually know with your skill as a wizard that this thing is a source of essentially wild magic. And mechanically, it works like wild magic.
Okay. I'm going to look around camp and see if there's any container I can put it in. Either, some little box that they had trinkets in, I'll dump it out or something. I just want to put it like safely in a little container.
It's about fist size, so you could probably even find like a little clay
Yeah,
jar
maybe
with a
like a little
lid.
pot.
Hmm.
Yeah. Keep my handkerchief on it and stuff it in there so it's kind of secure.
Yep, you can do that.
For all I know, just bumping into this thing could set it off. So
Finn, you absolutely go to town on this roasted leg of some
Oh,
sort
yeah.
of creature that you saved from the fire.
I mean, it's huge, right? It was to feed, multiple individuals, and I'm just walking around holding the whole spit in my hand, kind of moving my jade war claw through the ashes of the tents that Cecil burned down, just kind of muttering to myself, like, why is that little beaver so concerned with burning everything down? Civilizations, tents, just confused, just gnawing on his meat.
it's a anarcho-terrorist.
Amongst all the traders, you actually find a total of 90 more gold. You find a small diamond and a cluster of gems. And you also find Rika's gem encrusted, golden handled scimitar that she was using. It doesn't look like it has any magic abilities or anything, but it is ostentatiously decorated and valuable. So you guys can take that as well.
What was the gem count?
Well, the diamond is worth notating. It is an actual diamond.
Okay, one large diamond.
One large
For like spell
diamond.
component stuff.
And then the gems, it's just a bundle of like rubies and sapphires worth 120 gold.
Okay. Boom. I just dropped it in the Discord. I'm gonna take the purple thing and a set of thieves tools. I do actually like having that. And then some gold. But other than that, I'm not worried about the rest of it.
Phineas picks up the scimitar and says, "Ah, this is mine." And he puts it in his vest as a trophy for his conquered enemy.
I'll offer the gem to Cecil because I know it is a pure thing that can power divine magic better than arcane.
So you guys make it back to the cart.
Oh, what's this?
Quite a find. Miss Rika seemed to have a good stash on her.
Ooh, this is a big diamond. This is a good find. And he goes to hand it back to you.
No, that's yours to keep. Please, use it for whatever you see fit. Perhaps it can help you start a new life once we get back to the bog, or maybe save a life if it comes to that.
Master Freddy, sir, this is, I don't know where you think we're headed, but going back to my hometown carrying a diamond this big, it's bound to set me up for an early grave as opposed to a new life.
Well, perhaps keep it a secret then, until you can find the right opportunity.
Thank you very much. Did you guys find anything useful for either of you?
I found something of interest, and he'll kind of like crack the lid on his pot with the gem in there and let the stuff shine out and like hold it up where you can see it. He's still timid about it. He doesn't even want to like take it out of the box. What do you think? You ever seen anything like it?
This purple glow illuminates your face, Cecil, as you look into this pot.
It's like a Pulp Fiction.
Yes, yeah.
What you got in there?
Well, when we picked you up at the mines, they had just recently had an incident where several of these had caused quite an uproar, and I believe a few people lost their life. Run into them a couple places since then as well.
Actually, this is a good chance. Cecil, give me a very important for our story. Give me a history check. I want to know what Cecil knows, being from the bog.
That is a 16.
16. Okay. Cecil, how do I want to do this? I'm gonna send you a message.
Oh.
This is an exciting moment here.
Okay, cool. So Cecil sees that purple glow coming from what you're holding. He goes, you don't have a crystal in there, do you?
Indeed. Are you familiar? And he'll kind of grab the handkerchief and pull the whole thing out so that he can hold it in his palm and let the handkerchief fall away and expose it entirely.
Whoa, careful with that.
Well, you can see how I've packaged it. I'm aware that it's something powerful. I just don't know much more about it.
Powerful in the combustible sense.
Yes, that's what I was afraid of. Maybe I should get a stronger box for it.
Yes, a padded, a stronger and padded box. That's some orandite you got there.
Orandite?
Yes, you guys were in the mines and you didn't know about orandite?
We weren't really there for very long. We came in. Drop had us deal with some reanimated undead. We picked you up and we left. It was all very quick. It's been a bit of a whirlwind journey, if I'm being honest.
Okay, well, let's put that somewhere safe and padded, and nobody casts any magic or anything while you're holding that thing.
Oh, I see. So what we really need is a lead box to completely block it off from magic.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of different stuff people say about the orandite, but all I know is that, you know, we were harvesting a lot of that stuff because they were making some kind of combustibles, and they said, you know, no magic while you got those things because the big surges happen.
Well, I assume they didn't want the prisoners casting a lot of magic to begin with.
That's true.
Well, we'll be utmost careful with it.
Yeah, see that you do. And, yeah, I just be careful who knows you have that, you know. From where I come from, there's lots of different religious views on orandite, and I don't particularly subscribe to any of that myself, but some might see it as a holy relic of some kind of what you got there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that like to be very outspoken about, oh, the orandite is the source of all magic. It's blessed from the heavens, and it's a powerful rock. I'm not gonna say it's not, but I'll believe in the heavens as far as what Helm gives me the grace to do.
Okay. Sourceful.
Frantically taking notes.
Interesting. yeah, because this stuff's it's been since like session 4.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's been haunting us. Okay. All right. I am intrigued. So I will try to what I'll do is I'll go into the cart and I'll find a lot more fabric, but I'm actually gonna keep it in the pot. I'm just gonna pack it really tightly in the pot so that I could later smash the pot and get it out quickly if I wanted to.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, you can do that, and nothing seems to happen. You can feel it kind of whir and hum occasionally, but you can stow it away safely in the cart. So Margaret speaks up and says, "All right. So are you sure it's not too much trouble to take me back to Whitereed?"
I believe we were about to head that way.
Of course.
And he looks at his compatriots for response.
Mm-hmm. You just rest, dear. No one's gonna harm you while you're in our company.
Y'all got here early in the morning.
9:15 a.m.
9:15. A couple of you actually have levels of exhaustion. Finn is the only one who's well rested. I'm actually going to say that
Yeah, I do.
that Margaret also has a level of exhaustion.
Well, I'm also low on HP. I still haven't healed up from the fight itself.
You're going to be traveling on the road. Like I said, it's 2 days. If you wanted to, I would give you long rest if you guys agree to drive in shifts. Although I will say, I don't believe Finn has driven yet. He likes to lays on top of the cart.
Big cat sleep.
Yeah, my thought is if we're 2 days out, we should at least travel today and maybe sleep tonight. But, we can take turns driving the cart and still make progress, still do our travel today. What do you guys think?
I think that's good. We just have to get away from like this site.
Yeah, we want to get out of this area and we want to just get on down the road.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so Finn will say, "You all look like shit. Why don't y'all get in the cart and lay down?" God, good grief. And he just kind of starts grumbling about weaklings surrounded by these weak little creatures as he climbs up into the driver's seat of the cart and settles in and kind of looks at the reins and kind of paws at one of them a little bit and kind of slaps it around. He looks at the horses and crinkles his nose at their pungent odor.
Cecil leans to Freddy and is like, Can he drive?
Oh, I'm sure he could if you wanted to. But are you going to be the one to ask him?
Well, into the back of the cart then.
All right, everybody ready to go?
Hold on to something, Margaret.
And with that, Phineas picks up the reins and cracks them, and the cart lurches forwards as the horses rustle themselves up into gear.
Okay, and it's a pretty easy path for you to follow. You are on a main road, and you are traveling south towards White Reed, the river crossing of the Cascade River. So as you guys kind of travel along that day, you head out 9:30 in the morning. The woods around you start to get thinner and thinner until you reach these beautiful rolling hills with long windswept fields of dark green grass marked by large gray boulders kind of spotted across the landscape. It's really wide open with clear views, and you travel along scot-free, one of the more peaceful days that you've had a while, and you can set up camp if you want at the end of that day, kind of wake your companions up and stop for the night.
Okay, can we do a long rest?
You can all give yourselves a long rest that night if y'all want to have any kind of conversations or anything as you arrive at camp.
Phineas doesn't stop at what everyone else would select as a campsite. He stops at this group of large oak trees with really, really thick limbs coming off of it. And he stops the cart and he just kind of bangs on the roof. And he goes, "Time to set up camp." And he just climbs up in one of the trees and lays on one of these big limbs and falls asleep.
Beautiful.
Do we have an extra bedroll in here somewhere?
Drops.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. You look about drop size. Here, Margaret, you take this for the night.
Oh, thank you so much. Whose bedroll is this? They're fine, I assume.
Why would you assume that?
Oh, they were a very sophisticated gentleman.
Ah.
They just left our company a few days ago.
He was killed. He's dead.
Oh.
He left the company of the living.
Well,
Well, he won't be needing it anymore. So here you are.
well, she reaches out a hand hesitantly to take the dead man's bedroll. Well,
Don't worry, you're gonna
If
be
you'd
fine.
like to sleep in the cart, that's probably the most comfortable place. And
if you don't mind, that would be great. Yeah, that.
Freddy will go to set up a tent.
I'll stay nearby you, because I can always spare the dying if need be.
Okay, I think I'm fine. I'm feeling much better. I'm not planning to die.
I always pictured him like Mr. Jeremy Fisher from Peter Rabbit.
Yes, that's how I pictured him too. But neither Drop nor Nareeb are like that. Only Blep.
Blep was
like
the
that.
big toadish brute. He had a war axe, actually, like a two-handed great axe.
There you
I wanna
go
see.
Yeah.
in the Discord. That's Mr. Jeremy Fisher.
Yeah, that's exactly
he's
what
kind of
I
in
thought
between.
Drop looked like in my mind.
That's what I
But-
thought Drop looked like.
Yeah, that's well.
That's
No,
how I
Anybody
pictured
listening
him.
on the pod, please Google Jeremy Fisher.
Dr. Jeremy
From-
Fisher. Doctor.
Mr.
Dr. Jeremy Fisher.
Oh, Mr.
Mr.
Doctor.
Mr.
I thought
Mr.
he'd
Jeremy
finished, I
Fisher
thought he'd
from Peter
finished
Rabbit.
medical school.
from the works of Beatrice
Potter.
Potter to delight yourself.
There's a
and
tale of
enjoy
Mr. Jeremy
this
Fisher.
conversation.
Well, he's pretty lithe. I'm looking at a couple of different illustrations. That's
Yeah, except he's toady.
just- he's
He doesn't have that
proper.
scrawny body shape that the
Proper.
tree frog people have. Like, I'm gonna.
There's one image where he's got a monocle. Monocle.
So
Yeah,
what'd
these
you
guys are
guys
little,
do this episode? Well, we drove the
wire
cart for a
boys.
bit and then went to bed.
I'm so sorry.
No, we're not done yet. We're not done. We're not done.
Agents
We're not
of
done.
chaos.
Look,
We're not done.
progress is not the point, Alan.
Alan. All right. We're not done yet. We're not done. I've got some. Let's lock in. I'm railing you.
Lock it, rail us.
Rail me.
I'm railing you. Lock in. Lock in.
Rail me, DM.
Long rest.
Give yourself some long rest. as you settle down for camp. The next morning, you wake up, do your camply duties. You can head out and head south. You have a fairly peaceful night, sleeping in this big group of oak trees. Phineas, you actually have one of your best nights of rest in these big trees. You almost have a moment of feeling like you're back in the Jade Mists. Finn drifts off to sleep, maybe dreaming about the Jade Mist jungle. And you wake up the next morning. You have a great night. Everybody is fully rested. Margaret wakes up. All right, well, we should be in White Reed by evening time if we get moving. I thank you again for giving me a ride and obviously saving me.
Yes, of course. Do you know what their intentions with you were?
I'm sure they were going to sell me off to the highest bidder. I don't know. Like I said, I was minding my business and they took me.
Ben knows nothing
Terrible
of
business.
religions outside of the Jade Mist, and in an attempt to be respectful, he goes, Mistress Margaret, what kind of food do they have in White Reed? Is there meat?
Oh, yes, meat. Yeah, of course. White Reed's a good-sized city. Mostly a seafood diet there, right on the Cascades River, but yes, all kinds of meat. I think you'd like it there. And she gives you a little smile.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good.
You guys continue south. As you come up kind of this rolling hill and you get a good view of the landscape, you can see 10, 20 miles out ahead of you, and you see this massive rolling river. This is the Cascades River. It's kind of down almost in a canyon that's worked its way through this area over time. You can see from this distance these little white foamy spots where the river looks to be rushing, and you think you can see way out at the end of the road, as your eyes follow this dirt path, you see a bridge of some sort going across this river. So you guys work your way down in your horse-drawn carriage, and as you get to the bottom of this hill, sure enough, you come to a massive wooden bridge. The river itself at this spot is probably a mile wide or so, and this bridge spans the entire distance. It's got these massive wooden beams kind of crisscrossing across the top and bottom of the path. It's about twice as wide as the road, and on the other side of the bridge you can see some little buildings for what looks like the beginning of a city or a settlement of some sort, what you can assume is White Reed.
Phineas freaks the fuck out again.
Oh yeah, deep water.
Deep water moving. Phineas does a triple somersault off the top of the cart and lands back on the dirt right before the bridge as the cart goes up onto the bridge. Nope. Nope. Deep water. Nope.
No. No.
Moving
that has
water,
nothing to do with
deep
the
water. Nope.
I had something that I wanted to give you.
Nope. No, don't touch me, little magic man.
No. It's meat. It's meat to calm your nerves.
It's me
Please
that's gonna
take
knock me
this.
the fuck out.
Have you guys seen the A-Team?
Yeah, because he
On a
can't fly or whatever.
paper,
Now that reference is really dating us.
That's so old. That one's
Thanks for making
older than
me
we
feel
actually
like
are.
I have all the gray hair in my beard.
Well, that reference is older than we actually are. We watched old reruns of that. Anyways, Alan, you're too young to know about that, I assume.
I mean, I know of the AT.
Yeah,
And
so
that Mr.
so there's
T
a running
doesn't fly.
gag.
Is that what it is?
Mr. T doesn't fly, so they're always coming up with more elaborate ways to drug him, to knock him out so they can fly.
Got it.
So above the table, Alan, Phineas has seen one river ever in his life before this, and it was a horrific experience. He
It
didn't
went
want to
pretty bad. There were a
go.
lot
He
of
didn't want to cross
crocodiles.
that river. He definitely doesn't want to cross this one. That one he could have jumped halfway across. Nope.
What's going on?
We're going to have to find a way to convince Phineas to cross the river. My thoughts are meat and drugs in the meat.
Phineas, are you scared of water?
Oh fuck yeah, Beaver boy.
Okay, well I could just cast Sanctuary. It protects you from all harm.
How's it gonna protect me from sinking to the bottom of the deep water? The deep water moves.
I don't know. Let me see here. Let me read my little tome I've got here.
Phineas is down on all fours, prowling back and forth across the riverbank, just fuming. His hackles are up.
Listen,
He's
Phineas.
so mad that he's afraid.
I've seen you sleep through the longest, loudest storms and most insane things after you've had a good meal. I've been saving a bunch of jerky just for you, and you can eat all the jerky and just take a good little cat nap. We'll be over the river in 2 shakes of a tit.
So Phineas is trying to tell if Freddy's lying to him.
Okay, y'all give me an opposed check.
I don't know if Freddy is lying or not, though. That's the real question: is do I have jerky?
Make a perception check on the bridge, and do you believe it's actually good and sturdy and all that?
Okay. Ooh, 8.
Phineas rolls.
He's too concerned about Phineas to really
18.
examine the bridge properly.
18, 8. It's hard to tell much. It looks solid. I mean, it's a large, impressive structure. This is probably one of the bigger feats of engineering y'all have seen in the Primal Lands. It's almost a mile-long bridge over this river.
Is anyone else traversing it? Phineas is trying to look
That's a
and
good
see. Is
question.
there anyone else crossing it? Because he didn't see anybody else crossing that other river, and they almost got munched and drowned.
You can see someone on the other end kind of beginning to come onto the bridge. But I will say, this is I don't know the engineering terms, but it's got like these crisscrossing beams. Like this is like a Mississippi River
Suspension bridge.
Yeah, this is an impressive bridge. It looks surface level safe. Actually, Cecil, why don't you, with your beaver background with this wooden bridge,
Yeah, fucking bridge master.
Sorry.
give us a advantage perception or investigation check on the bridge.
You just
Advantage.
assume all beavers are good at bridges?
It's a 16.
16. This thing looks sturdy as hell. And actually, you've been over it. When you got moved to the prison, you came over this exact bridge going the other direction from the bog.
Wait, Phineas, how do you think Drop got to where you guys were? And this is certainly the bridge they took to take me to the prison.
He hops out and lands on the bridge and slaps down on it hard with his tail, like beavers do. He's like,
Nice.
That's good construction.
That's how
there.
beavers check bridges,
That's
you know.
solid
honestly.
wood.
Listen. You made for water. Drop made for water. Finn, no water.
What about this little lass? And
Fair
he
point.
yanks Margaret out of the.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, kind of pulls her into frame.
I know you don't know me well, but I've been over this bridge countless times in my life. It's more than safe, I promise. I wouldn't lead you astray. I'm a woman of God.
Would a face like this lie?
You're a prey animal.
Yes, she's a prey animal. Whatever that
She
means.
knows nothing but fear.
Exactly.
Look, she's trembling just being in our presence.
Yeah.
And yet she's brave enough to go across the water. You're not going to let a prey animal like her outbrave you, are you?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, damn. Well, that
Phineas-
was good.
Begrudgingly walks up onto the bridge and he grabs the horses by the halters and he just starts trudging forward, leading the horses on his feet. And he says, I'm not getting on that cart.
If you'd like, I could give you a little spell courage.
No, don't touch me, magic fox boy.
Understood? Consent is important.
He's just not going to do it on the cart.
He's just going to walk.
This is
Okay.
not
Yeah,
dissimilar to his last experience with the river. And it went very fucking bad.
So as you guys are crossing the Cascades River on this massive bridge, everything seems good and sturdy. It doesn't even creak below the weight of the cart and 2 horses and the 4 of you. And Finn is kind of tiptoeing, dancing back and forth between the horses, looking down and kind of jumping up onto the horses' backs and just super uneasy. And you guys are able to make it across this mile-long bridge. And As you get to the other side,
It takes 2 days to cross the bridge.
you start to see the town of White Reed unfolding in front of you, and it's a pretty large town. And I'm going to summon you to this board real quick.
Wait, is that a reed like the things that grow next to rivers, not
Yeah.
like a book? Of course. That makes sense.
Whoa. Whoa.
Is this your first
Oh,
Hellspire city?
First good one like
Yeah.
this, yeah. And I did not build
Hell
this.
yeah.
This is shout out somebody on Tails Tavern who built this map on Tailspire. Shout out Tailspire, sponsor us.
Shout out
Yeah.
Hellspire.
Wow.
Shout out New Zealand.
This place is
Shout out New
massive.
Zealand. Shout out Vietnam.
Shout out New Zealand. Shout out Iran.
As you make it across the bridge in the cart and you get into the northern outskirts of White Reed, built on these tributaries that have split off. It's essentially like on a peninsula or an island, like in the middle of this massive Cascade River. You can hear the rushing river all around you. And as you start to approach from the northern edge, you notice something a little bit strange, even though the two of y'all have not been to White Reed. There are these white tents and these horse-drawn carriages parked everywhere outside on the edge of town, and mostly congregated around this large barn. And as you guys look around, you don't need to make a perception check to see some of the bog insignia. These are bog soldiers swarming around the town of White Reed.
Oh.
And as you pull your cart over the bridge, a soldier is walking towards you in the middle of the road.
Okay, real quick. I need to flash back a couple sessions. We talked about we were going to discuss saying that either Cecil is indeed our prisoner or maybe that he is another recruit that we picked up. But is what we didn't talk about is if we're going to be honest about the fact that our sponsor died and that we're sponsorless, or if we're going to try to say that one of us is.
All right, y'all were in a caravan for 2 days. Okay. The question would be, and be honest, would your characters have expected to deal and make that plan as you're headed to the bog?
Before we get to the bog? Probably not.
I
We
wouldn't
probably
have.
would have been like, we'll work that out when we get to the bog.
Me, yes, absolutely. Seth would have talked about it incessantly. Phineas would have not talked about it one time, and if brought up, he would have been like, "I don't look like Frog."
Yeah, and Freddy's always scheming things in his own head, but he's bad about working in a group. So he probably actually would not have brought it up to the group. So he probably would have thought through it. So I'll try to do that real quick. But
You guys get to the end of this bridge. The only option is to turn around. You see these bog soldiers in front of you. As you pull the cart over the bridge, you have a soldier in full plate armor, covered in bog insignias, walking up to the cart, and he's got his hand out, and he gestures you to steer the cart over off the road. Oh, halt!
who's driving at this point? So Phineas was walking in front of it.
Phineas is still in spaz mode.
Yeah. So I assume Freddy would be up in the driver's seat, but honestly, like letting Phineas lead the horses, essentially.
And I think if Cecil had spotted any bog insignia, he would have like slunked into the back of the cart.
Okay.
Phineas
like
just
that.
starts hollering out, "Move! Move! Move! We got to get off the deep water! Danger! Danger everywhere! Danger! Please move! Move!"
He's a bit uncomfortable on the bridge. If you could move to the side, sir, we'll pull over. And Freddy will start steering the wagon towards where he indicated.
As you do that, Freddy, he looks up at you and his head snaps towards you, and he removes this heavy iron helm, and you see the face of a Foxen person, much like you. They have white fur with black-tipped nose, black-tipped ears that kind of fade into a gray. They look more like an Arctic fox than you do, Freddy. This man looks over to you and he says, "Well, hello, brothers. It's not every day you see a recruiter's cart in White Reed. I'm Oswald."
Hail and well met, Oswald. My name is Frindlin Cornelius.
Well met to you. Which of you is the commanding officer? And he looks you up and down, and he kind of tries to peer into the cart. And give me an insight check as you
Okay.
study them.
18.
18. Okay. He's looking into the cart, and I think you would know from your lectures from Cecil that there's no grungs with you, and he recognizes the recruiter's cart, and he's a little taken aback. If you look around, you see that all the other carts around this town are just these kind of shabby white covered carriages, and y'all's is a little more zhuzhed up.
We kept the note from the shearing, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, what were you gonna say, Seth?
Phineas, is towering over this man at 7 foot tall, just muscles like steel ropes under his fur as he is in full panic mode. And he gets to the end of the bridge and he calms down and he looks down at the Foxen soldier, and he in a very solemn and uncharacteristically mature fashion explains how the noble warrior Drop was felled by a foul, cowardly assassin.
Okay. Give me a well, depending on how you do it, like a performance or a persuasion, whatever you want to, something like that.
Can I try to give him a bonus by saying indeed it is true, and pulling out the note from
the
the
shearing?
shearing with their symbol.
Yeah. Give him the help action. So roll with advantage, whatever check you want to roll, Seth.
Okay, yeah, because I'm not trying. I mean, I'm just speaking truth. So I'm not sure what to roll.
You don't need to do like a deception, maybe like a persuasion, or maybe the way you were saying it, like a performance.
Performance?
Yeah, whatever
Okay.
your bonuses are. I think that makes sense.
They're all mostly negatives. So I got an 8 with a performance check.
8. Well, did you roll with advantage?
He did.
Oh yeah. I rolled a 3 and an 8.
Wow. Okay. So you're not really Bog soldiers then. So what are you doing here?
Well, we're new recruits, you see, and we were headed to the bog. Our understanding from Lord Drop, God rest his soul, was that we were supposed to make all haste and accelerate our journey. So we've been traveling non-stop, not even sleeping, to get there in time. We did pick up a few civilians on the way that were in duress at a local trader that seemed to be harassing people. Had them locked in cages, the pair of them. Quite sad.
He starts to get a little uneasy and reaches down towards his belt as he tries to look past you into the cart. There's others here, you say?
Oh, yes, they mean you no harm. Please, Cecil, Margaret, show the man you mean them no harm.
Margaret, I need you to just play along, okay? Whatever they say, just go along with it.
Okay.
Hello!
State your name, soldier.
My name is Cecil Pine.
Cecil Pine, okay. And you are a prisoner? Or you were freed recently by these others?
Yes, we were captured by a terrible woman who called herself a trader, but she seemed to be trading in the lives of me and poor Margaret here.
What was the name of that awful raccoon lady?
It should start with an R.
Reeking Two Tails, if I recall.
Cecil, give me a deception check.
Terrible. It's
Oh,
a
no.
7.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, don't speak her name. It throws me into the throes of drama. It's also recent and real.
Stay here. Just stay here one moment. I'll be right back. Just don't move.
I think he bought it.
Can we get a real detailed lay of the land at this point on what the different paths are around this area?
You came across this bridge, and so behind you is this kind of canyon down to this massive river. They kind of shooed you off to the side into basically what looks like a makeshift barracks with these carts and tents set up. In front of you is this massive barn that's been fully taken over by bog soldiers. It is swarming with soldiers. And then to your right, there are some more tents with some more soldiers. And then there is a path into kind of a walled city.
Freddy's been in more than a few situations where things went south, and so he's scoping out exits already.
Phineas has brought himself to his full height, undeniably a soldier through and through, trained as one since the day he could crawl, and is just beside himself with the insinuation that he is anything but a soldier.
So he started to walk away. So he has his back towards you as he's kind of walking up the hill slowly and says, "I'll be right back."
Yes, of course. I'll kind of be like, Finn, come over here. I want to kind of huddle up. Guys, I think this might go south. If they think that we killed Drop, things could get very ugly for us very quickly. We need to figure out what our escape plan is out of here.
Margaret, where do you live? How far is it from here?
Oh, I live here in town, just down this path to the west here.
Do you have someone who could pay bail for you?
Bail? What are you? You're criminals? I thought you were soldiers.
No, we're not.
No.
Well, there's semantics.
That's not important. What's important is that you might be arrested.
What? What? You just let me out then. Let me out now. I live here.
That's what I'm suggesting. You
Okay,
go ahead
okay.
towards that gate over there.
Okay.
We might have to do something a little bit more creative. If things go sour, just raise your hands and say you surrender. Understood?
It's not the direction I thought we were gonna go.
No. That's only for Margaret. That doesn't apply to the rest
I
of
know.
us.
I just thought maybe if she could give us hiding place or something.
That's very optimistic of you, Cecil.
Well, we saved her life.
You're soldiers.
The
Margaret,
problem
please,
is
we're talking.
The problem is that the problem is that if they think that we killed Drop, we'll be tried for treason and murder.
Why would they think you killed someone? She
No,
says,
we didn't kill
and you hear
anyone. He was
some
assassinated.
soldiers start to kind of look to your
Everything
direction.
we've said is 100% true, but that doesn't mean that they'll believe us. We have little proof.
Phineas does not lie. These foolish weaklings think that I would kill an unworthy such as that Drop? No, he was slain in a cowardly assassin's way, not
Well, unless
by
you
the
want to
power
slay
of my
this
jade.
entire camp in a violent way,
Oh, she's coming back.
we need to play our cards carefully here.
So about that time, you see Oswald working his way down the hill with someone else with him, and you see this grung soldier, and he's got plate armor similar to Oswald's, but with all these different ribbons and adornments. He says, soldiers, present yourselves. Name's Jarek. I'm the captain of this settlement.
He'll actually give like a little salute. Can I tell by his insignia what his rank is?
He is a captain.
Okay. Captain Jurek, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. My name is Fridolin Cornelius.
What are you doing here?
We were on our way to the bog. Our commander had told us that that was our next destination before he was untimely assassinated by members of the Shearing. Sir,
Shearing. And who was your commanding officer?
Drop.
I'm unfamiliar. A grung, no doubt?
Yes, there was also Narib and Balep. Have they made it yet? Our caravans have been separated for several weeks now.
Oh. Give me a luck check. Roll a d20. I want to see if they had made it here.
Nice job.
18. Oh yeah, the other recruits.
Yeah. Narib and Blep, yes. They just came through here yesterday.
Well, they should be able to vouch for us.
I'm
They were there when we recruited.
not sure if they're here in town. I could send a message for them, see if they're here, and could vouch for you. Do you have any paperwork with you?
We have our contracts from our recruitment contracts.
Present them, please.
Produced them.
Phineas is fucking fuming.
He's like, what is this bullshit? Paperwork, nonsense.
He's just fuming.
He looks over your contracts, looks at your signatures where you'd marked your ink, your paw prints on the bottom, kind of looks you up and down. He looks over to you, Phineas. Tiger folk. Jade Mists, I presume?
Yes, the finest warrior in 4 generations.
And yet here you stand as a recruit in Gnoof's army.
I am here to make a name for myself, just as you are.
He gives you a nod, kind of looks you up and down. And the other 2 with you in the cart?
Oh, these poor souls. They were captured by some miscreant named Rika Two-Tails. She was running a trade. The trade seemed to be in human life. We rescued them not 2 days ago.
And where are they from?
I tell you, we haven't exchanged that much information.
Here!
Or they're from Whitereed here, but I don't know much more about them.
Beaver, you're from Whitereed?
Sorry, I've just definitely been here before.
Where are you headed back to?
I have family in the bog that I'm on my way to see. Or I was.
Bog.
Yep, you heard of it?
Yeah, you heard of it?
Watch who you're talking to like that.
Sorry.
Here's the deal. We've set up a temporary post here. Reasons that you don't need to know about. He looks you up and down,
Ask, so.
walks around the cart, kind of looks all of you up and down. Stick to this area. If you need anything, refer to Oswald.
Yes, of course, but could we take Margaret to see her family?
Margaret is free to go if she lives here in Whitereed. I'm sure she knows how to get where she's going.
Will you be all right, Margaret?
Yes, it should be fine. Thank you again. Thank you so much.
Freddy will take her hand in his paw and look her in the eye and say, "Remember, sun will come out tomorrow," and then let her go.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And she climbs down the cart and just walks off towards Whitereed along this path. The rest of you, stay here. I'm going to send word for your companions that you claim to have met with. If anything comes up differently, then I'll come find you. And he turns and walks off. And we are going to call it a night there. We will see what happens next time.
Phineas is
Yeah.
fucking fuming.
I think that went really well.
Fuming.
All things considered.
All
Last
right.
thing I think I wrote in my
Nice.
notes is Durick is a dick.
Fun stuff. Fun stuff. That was great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good shit.
I don't know what's gonna happen in Whitereed.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a big place.
There's a tense situation.
Yeah, what is going on?
That is not what you want. That is
Not what you want.
Thanks for listening. Tune in next week to find out what happens to our party. Join us at patreon.com/lootdummies to listen to these episodes significantly earlier and get other goodies, including 3D printed miniatures and access to our Discord.